I took one stab at NVDA today, but let's jump into the chart. So to be up $126, pretty much a break-even day today. And honestly, I chased a bit, so not too happy with my performance. But let's jump in. So pretty much this is what I saw. Again, my main focus was on NVIDIA. That was my only stock for today. Again, I had a game plan for AMD, as I mentioned, my pre-market plan. But my NVIDIA was going to be my main focus. So with NVIDIA, as I said in my pre-market plan, I didn't want to end, because of QQ and SPY price action pre-market session, I didn't want to enter pretty much off the open. Yes, we had kind of like a valid opening range break, but this is the reason why when pretty much the market and NVIDIA doesn't correlate, we the probability of it working out just comes down. So what I did, I was just being patient and waiting for some type of a setup to arise, and this is where I saw it. So pretty much right at pre-market high, we created this bull flag. I actually switched to the 2-minute. So I actually switched to the 2-minute just because it was looking too choppy on the 1-minute. So as you can see on the 2-minute, it looked a little bit more cleaner. And honestly, my ideal entry, now looking back, I should have entered once we made a 2-minute high right here. But I do understand why I didn't enter. I wanted to wait for actually a break and hold above pre-market high. And when I got that confirmation, it was a bit too late and actually chase. I felt a little bit FOMO, so I definitely chase. Not looking back, of course, and enter right on the break. So ideally, not the best trade, not the best entry. And after that, best case scenario, when we see a breakout, I like to see quick follow through. And we were just struggling, so I exit 2 contract, and then pretty much ended exiting the remaining 2 around this area once I saw it rejecting pretty much 958. But let's jump into the live recording. So, all right. So it was around this area that I entered. So right here. So as you can see, I'm here still on the 1-minute, but right there I switched to the 2-minute just because, again, the 2-minute looks a little bit more cleaner. So around this area was ideal where I should have entered, but look, we're holding below pretty much pre-market high. So I understand why I didn't enter. Right there I could have entered, but I wanted to just wait for a build confirmation. So there, yes, I do understand why I enter there, but now looking back, yes, I definitely chase. But I do understand it just happened too quick. And I didn't want to mess up. I mean, I was waiting for some type of setup for pretty much the entire morning. And I thought this was going to be the setup that actually works out really nice. And as you can see, we were just having a hard time. We're having a hard time, not really loving the fact that we're having a hard time above 956. So taking that consideration, but we did make a 5-minute high. So it still looks really good. But not loving the fact that's not going. So decided to exit 2 contract. So I exit.
Order filled.
So I exit 2 contract there. Again, not loving the fact that's taking too long. Ideally on the break, I like to see quick follow through. 2 days in a row that with NVIDIA, when we break and the setup is going to work out, we see it happen quick, and it wasn't happening. But setup still looks good, so that's why I didn't exit full position. I mean, nice high volume on the break, still holding, so looks good. But I decided to exit one more contract on once the next candle opened, and the reason behind it was just because we slightly gap a little bit lower. So you're gonna see here, you see we gap slightly lower on the 2-minute. Now what I like to see, especially if we want to see continuation, so I had to exit one, but still the setup looks really good. And here is where I exited my last contract, just because, again, I like to see quick follow through, and we weren't having that. We weren't, again, the setup, it seemed like it didn't want to work out.
Order filled.
So exit full position right there. Yeah, now looking back, yes, I feel like I chased, so not too happy with that. As I said, my entry wasn't the best, but I do understand why I was patient. And honestly, I want to get extra confirmation by waiting for a break and hold above pre-market high, and that's what I did. But definitely, I could have done a better job. Actually, best case scenario, now looking back, I should have entered right when we broke and we made a 2-minute high. and my stop loss should have been right below here, which that was what had been my stop loss. I just didn't move it. But yeah, that being said, those that was the trade I took on May 16, and as you can see on the 5 minute, we've just been chopping around. So again, you just need to pay attention to price action. The price action was just indicating that we're not really seeing the follow through. So just paying attention to that and letting it tell you the story. That's kind of like the theme with NVIDIA, because when it wants to go, it goes. So days like today is just taking a backseat when the market is not giving you the opportunity, and waiting for pretty much the opportunity to come to you, and don't chase. So that being said, that was a trade for May 16th.